Fuck crypto. You don't need the anxiety. Before you bought the bullshit fantasy coin, your life was good. But then you made some money and became greedy. Now the bullshit coin is fucked. And nobody can tell you when it is going to be unfucked. Even the motherfucker who convinced you to buy the bullshit coin, who told you that it is going to be the next big thing, that motherfucker is nowhere to be found. You are on your own. And all you can do is cry about it in the shower. And hope and believe that your bullshit coin will go up in price again. So that you can sell it and make some money and buy some more. And then get fucked all over again. That is crypto.
What's going on, everybody? Good day, good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are. What's up? What's up? Hope y'all are doing well, as always. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, spending it, productively and positively. There's a theme that I used to really harp on. First of all, I want to say salute to the chat. Greetings to y'all. Hexagon Lost in Asia, I see you. You said 55:55. We live. Let's go. Checks my pulse. Says, hell yeah. Thanks for making time to hang out with us. Not a problem. It's on my mind. I'm going to let you know. Crypto capital of the planet. We just patiently waiting. 100%. Are the levels good? I just want to know if my volume's good. I'm my internet is centralized, so it's not reliable as I'd like it to be. Jason Smith, what's going on? What's going on? Proud Hexagon, what's up? The theme of this episode is hiding in plain sight. I remember since I was real young, there was always alternative perspectives. Like, you have your mainstream ways of thinking, and then you have an alternative, or you would have mainstream channels of information, right? Media, mainstream, commercial, etc., etc. Then you would have the alternative, what would be considered, the underground channels and media outlets, things of that nature. And I was exposed to that from very young, very young. Westcott in the building. What's up, man? Yeah, man. Late night, but not like the late night you and the gentleman run, This is my late night, doesn't compare to you. Hope all is well with you, man. The information that we're collecting here, right? Like, I remember since I was young, people used to always say, sort of like, well, to me, take everything with a grain of salt. Don't really pay attention, especially like media, news media, the TV, stuff that we would get all the time. I remember I was told to think for myself, It's important for you to know about current affairs, but also to be able to use your brain. This is why I was exposed to it like as a child from any type of demographic. We were told, listen, freaking think for yourself. Use your common sense, right? To the point where as I grew older, folks, things that I was exposed to was helping me understand that everything that you see isn't what it really is supposed to be. Now, we could look at it in different levels. I'm a child, I'm a young adult, I'm a teenager, young adult coming up. None of this really made sense. It didn't really start to make sense or connect until I got a little older, right? You start to go out in the world and make a way for yourself and start to learn things, and things from your childhood of what you were fortunate enough to be taught start to connect later on in life. You're like, oh, I get what they were telling me when I was younger. I get it now, right? The only thing to me that seems like it's changed is the technology. Like before, it was black and white technology, cable, where you had to steal the cable TV from your neighbors and make sure that the cable company over here in the Northeast wasn't doing some pop-up investigations, because if they came through, knock on your door, and you say, who is it? You barked at them and say, yo, who is it? And then you hear cable TV. Everybody scrambles. Sometimes you'd be behind the door. You wouldn't even move. After you hear, oh, who is it? You don't say nothing. And they knock again with boom, boom, boom. Because what they were doing was coming through and trying to take the black boxes, right? Cable seemed like you had, we were stealing that, as a lot of us didn't have it to be able to buy and afford these channel, watch HBO. And then if we were really into stimulated, we'd watch Midnight Blue at 12 o'clock. That was the adult channel, you know what I mean? You had WHT, you had Showtime, Skinamax. That was later. But you move till now with the technology, and you still watch a bunch of ways that people have learned to give information to the masses at such a scale where if you're not used to thinking for yourself, you're going to believe everything you're bombarded with. You're going to believe everything folks throw at you. I'm gonna talk about why I'm talking about this, because this is kind of annoying me, right? But I'm gonna talk about why I'm talking about this, because it seemed like Tin Top, I see you, man. What's going on? I see a lot of people, with this whole election, fervor and mania, and there's always something going on. And I appreciate entertainment for what it is, but my life, like, I can't allow entertainment to basically encompass 90 to 100% of my life, because then I would suggest that I'm tapped out of the real world. Like, I have real things to attend to, right? And so I use this internet as a, maybe 5% entertainment. The rest, that's it. That's it. Doesn't take up everything. But I'm watching how, you got all this drama going on, of seeming whatever fake drama, maybe whatever, with everything. The Olympics, right? There's this thing with the election, and this and that. And then in crypto world, like, folks, let me tell y'all, I realized this when Pulse Chain launched. Crypto is the exact, people treat crypto the opposite of how they would treat real world affairs. People joke about your money on this side of the pond. They joke, they make jokes. This is a thing. This is a thing. It's been established years ago and it's only evolved. People laugh at your money situation. They'll create a token, attach it with some type of comedic narrative to it. And then that's something that you have a group of people rallying behind. Let me explain something, right? It's the reverse over here. In real life, what we've been programmed to understand with real life, ain't shit funny about money, especially when you don't have enough of it, right? Or appear to feel like you need more. You're not laughing at your coins, especially when you don't have it or have enough. Over here is Mickey Mouse bullshit. Straight like that. Straight like that. You got these people talking about some Bitcoin conference. Who cares about, like, y'all got a lot. Listen, man, motherfuckers, these people are hiding in plain sight. I'm gonna break it down. I'm not gonna keep too much of your time. I'm not gonna keep too much of your time, because I understood it when I started to get exposed to crypto and learn about it and about some Bitcoin conference. And even back then, I didn't understand how you got these people talking about because like in my work life, we go to effing conferences. There's nothing stimulating about a damn conference. If you go to a conference and they paid your way, I'm everywhere but the motherfucking conference. You got hotel, you got food, and it's on the company, it's on the job, and they want you to attend some panel, some room filled with, we're not doing that. I wasn't doing that then, I ain't doing it. Listen, man, that's me. Listen, man. People on stage telling you, oh, this, rallying you up, pep rally, all this hype talk, this, that. No one cares except your own echo chamber of believers of whatever. And now, of course, it's convenient in 2024, year of election. Of course, you're going to hear some Trump talk about some Bitcoin in a favorable way. What do you think he's going to do? What do you think he's going to do? Right? Tell you that it's a scam like he told you in 2021? Right? He's going to tell you what? That no one should think about Bitcoin, that the dollar should be the #1 reserve currency in the world, like he did in 2021. He's not going to call it a scam like he did it in 2021, right? Oh no, he's going to say everything that needs to be said to win votes. Y'all, and it's amazing how these brainwashed, I don't even know if they're even people anymore. It's like these brainwashed NPCs. Yo, Trump, said, you know what he said? Oh, Bitcoin to the moon, and you bought that? Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Bitcoin to the moon from an old dude, a boomer. Like, you want to talk about boomer? A lot of y'all are so ignorant. You don't even know what the boomer class consists of. You don't even know the age group, right? People don't even do research. You're a boomer. Anything above 30 years old, boomer. Fools. The real boomer, damn near, what was it? Like the great, what's the generation before the preceding the boomer? The great age or something like that. The dude is touching 80. And he's telling you about something going to the moon because you're trying to tap in to the energy of the young people of the future, because you know you could not shut this thing down. You don't represent the people. You represent your self-interest. You barely represent the government. You're going against the deep state. And these motherfuckers don't even like your ass. You saw, just like a whole bunch of your other counterparts, saw that you could not take down the blockchain like you thought you could. You called it a scam. Meanwhile, you can't even get rid of it. That's why you got your man from BlackRock, Larry Fink, who jumped on the bandwagon as well too, accumulating thousands of this thing. Not because they care about the human beings, they want to save their own ass. But you got dumb, extremely dumb, feeble-minded human beings out here who support foolishness. You throw anything at them, you throw any type of dog and pony show, and they will be fully entertained and eat it all up. They'll eat it all up. Make you feel this false sense of hope that, oh man, yo, we got, as if presidents after they're elected won't lie, right? As if politicians don't lie. You got this man on documented among many other things. And I'm not pro-Trump, against Trump, pro-Harris, against. I don't care about none of these damn liars and devils, man. I don't care about none of them. I don't care about nothing they got going on, yo. Nothing. It's just these ignorant fools that claim to be crypto, pro-crypto, all this crypto thing, or some weak, feeble-minded, impotent Bitcoin conference. And you got this man here who gave y'all all types of clout. He's the only man who, you know what I'm saying, that made the whole thing sort of polarized and got some kind of interest and notoriety, right? Because he's running for presidency. He's running. He wants votes, bruh. He gonna tell you anything. If he knew that he can give you some heady mo, aka fellatio, and that could win him votes, he will tell you that he's gonna do that for everybody. If he could blow everybody at the same time, he would tell you that for a vote. Y'all people are, come on, bro. And I'm not talking about the chat. I'm talking about the ignorant, the mentally weak people that are out here, yo. You know, you watching folks tell you certain things. They telling you in front of to your face. To your face. They're not hiding. They're in plain sight. Lying to you, just like the same people you have on Pulse Chain. Same thing, yo. Just same thing, just different class of people doing the same recycling, devilish, wickedest, scamming, grifting ways, man. Same thing. I remember when I was a child, I didn't understand, right? How what was it? President Carter, Ronald Reagan, Bush Senior, you know, Clinton. You know what I'm saying? All he was famous for was certain things, and how he splashed off on Lewinsky. You know. But like before they got to the president, to the seat at the White House, they would tell the world all kinds of stuff that they're gonna do for you if you elect them. Everything that you wanted to hear to win the vote. And then when they sitting down, it's something else. So make no mistake about, none of these politician and government entities care about any crypto rule that's going to help the people. Crypto is not for them. It's for the people. So they're going to talk anything that you want to hear to buy their vote. And you think that's a win for the people? It's weird. Y'all a bunch of weird thinking, not the viewers. I'm talking about the masses. I'm speaking in general terms. General terms, man. There is no type of revolution going on here, bro. There is zero revolution. That shit is just as strong as what's written on paper. That's it. There's nothing actualized. There's nothing manifesting. Nothing larger than what you see and hear from people lying to you. That's it. Nothing more than that. There's nothing. It's about waiting your turn to make some money so that you could do whatever you want to do. No one is really about this. No one, none of them, nobody, yo, nobody. So understand that what things you think that certain things are gonna, oh, it's a win. Yo, he said Bitcoin to the moon. You got this all over the timelines and different social media outlets. Yo, Trump is pro Bitcoin, this and that and this. And you really think, because you know what that means? Because what did he also say? Oh, he wants the United States to be the superpower of Bitcoin. That's not how this shit works. But people buy into this. Oh, he wants the US to be the sole controller, the biggest of the controllers, because you know this thing is spread out. Governments and a few people have all of it. Institutions, they have the most of it. So he wants that the concentration to lie in the US, because different countries throughout the, what did Germany just do? Even though they what they do, dumped what, 50K units of Bitcoin, 50,000 Bitcoin. They don't even know what they're doing. I don't even know what that was even about. But that's just to go and to show you, you know, different countries and different governments that thought, that made you think that they were against it. They were acquiring, they were buying, they're holding these things, right? And he knows the power is shifting. And he knows that people don't like to read, people don't study. You tell them anything, you shuck and jive, show them a dog and pony show, they'll be fully entertained and rock to sleep and believe every single lie you tell them to the letter. That shit's no different than what's been going on the last 15 months in Pulse Chain. Let me tell you, for real. You buying into some random, some fake influencers' words, some fake influencers' promises, huh? Some fake influencers' charm, yeah? And you bought into it, and what'd you get? A bag of goods, a bag of L's. Were you able to ROI at minimum? No. No. And that's a problem if you know, raise the alarm, you sound the alarm and you say, hey, what's going on? What's happening over here? What's this about? No, you the one that's vilified. You want to be alone? You tell the truth. You the one that's vilified for speaking real, for being truthful, right? For being honest. But what's even more twisted is because we have to understand there's no perfect system. I don't give a F what anybody talks. Oh, this ism, that ism, communism, socialism, capitalism, all these isms, and motherfuckers can't get it right on a unilateral basis globally. They can't get it right, but they want to tell you. They want to tell you that, oh, they got your best interest in mind. Even and reduce it all the way down to this shit that we got going on in DeFi. Bring it all the way down to here. And this is what we face with on a regular basis. Shout out to the chat. I can't even see what y'all talk about right now, but salute to y'all. Right? You got people who will consistently find different ways to reinvent, rebrand, repackage, reintroduce themselves under whatever context and however measure they need to do just to get the money off of your hands. Similar to what's going on a larger scale in the real world. So you're getting fucked in the real world and in crypto if you're not careful. It's just real. It's just real. I couldn't upload the clip show you how Trump was singing a different tune years ago, 3 years ago, about Bitcoin. He's telling you something else now because the votes are approaching. He wants those votes, right? You're hearing all kinds of weird stuff going on, right? But forget about all that, because a lot of this stuff is smoke and mirror. It means nothing, because what matters is being in control of what you have. See, they want to always be in control. They want to take the power away from you. They don't want you to have a say, to have permission, and be able to independently use whatever you have, you know, as you see fit. As far as they don't want that. They don't want that, because it topples their power. It topples everything, their structure, everything they created, right? Their system starts to crumble. You need to continue to be a debt slave, right? How is it that you're talking about a government, Federal Reserve, United States? How is it that I remember when I was looking at that damn clock, that dead clock, debt, not dead, but debt clock, in Times Square. That joint was at what? I remember a time I was looking at it with 21 trillion. 21 trillion? Something like that. It made no sense to me. I'm like, what's that? What is that? What is that? What's that? What's that? Fast forward till now, we talking $35 trillion. That thing never went down. It's never gonna go down. You know why? You know why? Nobody cares. This is what the masses need to care about, but they don't care. What they care is about shucking and jiving. That's what they care about. Some weird stuff going on with the Olympics. That's what they care about. Who's fucking who? That's what they care about. This scandal versus that scandal, this, that, and that. That's what they care about. They don't care about how your powers, your purchasing power, your whatever, freedom, whatever you would like to call it, is being slowly diminished and siphoned away from you by what you hear, what you ingest, right? What you eat, right? When we talk about DeFi and all these things, I'm like, what's the point in getting all these mad gains if your health is shit? You got to take care of yourself. You have to be on top of your care, on you. Make sure that you right, that you strong, so that you could be able to see tomorrow, so that you could be able to enjoy your future, right? People are blinded and just completely, blinded with greed, with selfishness. This last 15 months on the chain, let me tell you, man, the most people that have been talking, the people who had the most voices, I don't give a fuck about, because they don't have our best interests in their hearts or minds. That's just been proof. The proof you can see on the chain. You can see it on the chain. I'm not trying to be antagonistic. I'm being realistic. These people don't care. They'll tell you whatever idea that might seem cool, that might seem, clever. Oh yeah, we didn't think about this. That sounds like it's new. And you know what we're gonna call it while we create this shit? An experiment. Let's try this out. Like we're in high school, slicing up some fucking frogs. Meanwhile, they slicing up your brain with bullshit so that you could give them your money. And it's worked for 15 months. Everybody complaining all this shit. Everybody launched some shit. Everybody launched something and try to make it see. And I'm not talking about everybody in sense like I'm trying to be general, but I'm talking about a lot of people who I didn't launch shit. Let's be clear. Give a fuck. But some people use, oh no, I'm a business person. I got to get it how I live. I'm an entrepreneur. So, hey, in the state of capitalism, this is about profit. So I'm going to profit as much as I can. And I get that. But be real and be upfront. Let people, this is what you're about, right? Be real. You got motherfuckers that don't know how to be real. They know how to lie very well. They're afraid to be real, right? Because they're not strong within themselves. They suffer from a serious case of insecurity, among other things. It's evident. Let a motherfucker talk enough. You hear them talk for years. They're going to not only tell you more about themselves, but you're also going to learn how to hear what they're not saying, because they give themselves away. They give themselves away. Whatever I've said, I'm not afraid for anything I've said to come back to me, because I'm aware of what the fuck I'm doing. I don't come to the internet to, your cloud and all this bullshit. Other people have that agenda. Salute to y'all. But it's when you use your cloud, you use your God-given power to fucking corral people, to use your message, your talent, your gift to speak. And so people are listening, and now you got their full attention, and now you coerce these motherfuckers, right? You steer them. You bring them to a certain place where they can't even remain whole, because what they did was expend their energy, spent money, gave it to your dumb ass or your wise ass, because, a scammer ain't stupid. A scammer is resilient. A scammer is smart. Huh? Very, very, very clever. Crafty. Like these motherfuckers have shown you the last 15 months. and then throw their hands up and be like, "Oh, you should have did your own research, not financial advice." Especially the ones that stuck around and try to justify the nonsense. And these people are worse because they're not even hiding in plain sight. They're in your face, laughing at you, telling you you weak, telling you you're weak pleb, telling you you broke, telling you you're retarded, telling you everything to try to fake break you down psychologically, emotionally, so you could give up what you've been working so hard to acquire and to hold on till now, so you could continue to enrich them. And y'all want to tell me about some adoption and some kumbaya and goodwill and everything positive? Nah, because most of this shit is corrupt. You watching it go by. Why? Because there's nothing but human beings using this fucking code. This code that's void of emotions and feelings. All of this shit don't matter. The code don't care how we feel. It's the people that fuck this shit up. Right? That's what they do. That's what they're doing and going to continue to do because they don't care. They don't care. And it's been like that. And it's going to continue to be like that. You as an end user got to make a decision. Who you going to listen to? Right? Who you going to believe? We came to the crypto. We fucking learned like, yo, this is all trustless, man. That's it. You can't trust nobody because you're dealing with man. Fucking imperfect, filled with flaws, human beings. That's it. That's all you're dealing with, man. You're going to be disappointed. That's one thing I learned on a different level is about this whole expectations magic talk. Expectation, no expectation, Yeah, because, you know, when you have expectations, like let's say, you know, when some of us were in school and you expected to get a good grade because you studied, and then the grade you got fell short. You didn't fail, but it wasn't as high as you wanted it to be. How did that feel? Huh? When you found out, when you got a little older, maybe at the same age, you know, young kid, you know, puppy love. How did it feel when your girlfriend, you know, was looking at the next boy? Oh, felt betrayed, right? Oh, it didn't feel good. You expected her to be real to you. Oh, it didn't feel right, huh? Yeah. How did it feel when, you know, you had a so-called friend supposed to, you know, have had your back when times were rough and friend was nowhere to be around, but you were there for your friend the whole fucking time they were going through their rocky hardship periods? Huh? What was that? Yeah, you expected something, right? But you got disappointed. So I learned some shit over here. Like, oh yeah, this right here, this thing is seedy. Forget about all the parties you see, motherfuckers popping bottles, all this music bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all a ruse. It ain't real, folks. Because the minute that shit ends, you back to yourself. You back to reality. Because you can't keep that shit up every day. And if somebody's keeping that shit up every day, it's because they're hiding something. Right? Right? Yeah. They're using that to really cope. You know, this is another thing. People use terms like, oh, cope, and this is like, it's a joke. But you see a lot of people who are here are mentally flawed. Right? They have mental challenges. They have emotional challenges. They have financial challenges. They have relationship challenges. They have interpersonal challenges. They have all types of challenges, right? But they want to hide behind the internet and throw deception and lie, because it's through the internet you could become anything you want to be outside of you. You could literally hide in plain sight, right? But the problem with all that is, with all that's going on here, is people don't understand. All this trickles down to money. That's all this is about. It's about money. And people fuck that shit up very well. That's why this crypto even exists. Because the legacy people couldn't get it together. Even you know, at the top of the tippy top, they still couldn't get the shit together. That's why we even have crypto. Because why? Evolution is a thing. Evolution is a thing. Onward progress, onward continuum of life, of existence, advancement, technology, innovation, steadily trying to improve, steadily trying to do things better, steadily trying to make things right. But you got people twisting you up. The closest thing, because I trust nada over here, nothing. The close, as far as human being, right? Because it's the closest person to you that'll snake you. That's life shit. And that's not absent in crypto, not at all. Said this over the years multiple times. The closest thing that anything that's present here, that's even close for you to trust, is some formulaic mathematical code, right? Some programmed design code shit. That's all that you can trust. Because if it's about people, good luck. Because something is going to happen. Somebody's going to do something to help you see that you shouldn't have expected anything from them in the first place. Because you're going to end up disappointed every fucking trip. Every time. The only thing this whole time, in the bullshit amount of years that I've been dealing with this motherfucking crypto shit, okay, it's not about the person, it's about this fucking code. What happened with this code? Oh, it was a audited, security audit, economic audit. Okay, you can't upgrade this motherfucker because it's immutable. You can't change it. Oh, okay, all right. You can't audit a person like a physical human being, right? You can't audit a physical human being is not immutable, right? Yeah, because that motherfucker change every day. Our bodies change every fucking day. So let me take out that equation. Let me take out the human factor out of this. But I can't completely take it out because all the bunch of human beings are using this math the way I'm supposed to use it. And they're going to do whatever they got to do to get to their bag before me. And it don't matter how they get to it, right? Because it's decentralized. A price we pay for what's decentralized, right? Yeah. On top of that, you got people, and this is all they're about. To steal, to rob, to pillage, all throughout the code, all throughout any community. That's what they do. That's what they've been doing before I got here and before I'll be here. Any day after, this is what they do. It's part of life. You can't get rid of this shit. But what's crazy is when people criticize, people pointing fingers. Oh, yeah, scam this, you're a scammer, Are you absolved from criticism? Like, I could talk what I'm talking. I ain't launched shit. I ain't launched a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't create no bullshit company. Bullshit coin. Talk about I got the secret sauce. Buy into my shit. So shit fuck up. Now I got targets on me. I ain't do none of that. You got people who so twisted in the mind, who took the risk to do it. Because to be in crypto, you got to be some kind of crazy. At this point, you really do. I'm no exception from none of this shit, except I don't fuck people over, right? I don't do that. No exception. Because I am imperfect, just like the next person. But I'm not no fucking grifter. Huh? Everything I do is to the people behind me and people who I love, right? Hiding in plain sight. This is why I don't care if Richard come back or he stays absent. He go to the fucking cloud, go buy his own island, go disappear, fucking teams up with Elon Musk and go to a fucking other planet. It don't make a difference to me. It don't make a difference because he's still a human being. He could fuck up at any point. And then what? Can't believe in people. You can't. You try to do that, you will be met with a reality, and it's gonna be a thing of I told you so after I told you so after I told you so. But at this point, for a person to be, oh yeah, this scammer, that scammer, I'm a scam buster, this and that. But for you talking this certain talk, and your shit ain't right either. Your hands ain't clean, right? That's a fundamental problem, y'all. When you talk all that talk and come to find out your shit ain't even clean like that, that just reaffirms the whole point Ain't nobody supposed to be trusted in this cryptos. Nothing. Nobody. Nothing. Nobody. Nothing. Because motherfuckers will look at you and lie to your face. Right? They're not even hiding in plain sight anymore. They're in your face. Telling you what they think you don't know and what they think you need to know. We'll be talking to you for years. You thinking people are upstanding. You think their moral compass is so pristine. Oh shit, hell yeah. Who? This one? Oh, I trust them. Who? Her? I trust her. You sound like a fool. You sound like a fool. You keep that shit to yourself, because when the thing blows up in your face, you look like the dickhead. You look like the jackass. All they were doing was being the wicked, two-faced hypocrites that they are. Right? All they were doing were the nefarious bad actors that they are. That's all they do. You know, and that's why to a certain level, you have to look at the way scammers operate, right? You have to really study the way of the villain, right? Don't dismiss and act like, yo, there's nothing to learn there. They present consistent teaching moments. And if you fuck around and don't pay attention, right, you will consistently be victimized. Because you didn't pay attention. They're showing you who the fuck they are. And you didn't pay attention. Well, you got what's coming to you, right? What goes around comes around. You can't blame anybody for anything but you. Can't blame anybody. It's crazy in this space. It's crazy, yo. When I tell you it's crazy, I'm not even lying. I'm not joking. I like to joke sometimes, and not today. I'm not joking on none of that. None of that. That shit became a one-man community. Like with me, that's it. And it's not an affront to anybody. It's not an affront to anybody. I came in by myself, right? And everything that I'm doing is on my own. I don't ask nobody for nobody's looking at me when I'm making whatever decisions I'm making, if I'm making any decisions at all. Just like all y'all. Keep it real. Keep it real. These people are saying they don't want you to have any type of progress or success in this crypto shit, yo. These motherfuckers lied, yo. They lied. They lied. And told you, oh yeah, they're about this. They're about staking. Yeah, they're about these coins that the founder created. Yeah, they're not about nothing, right? But taking money away from you into their hands and their pockets. That's all they're about. I could see another I could see if this whole industry was around 30, 40 years. And you want to come out with an experiment and do this and that and this, yeah, because you got 30 years, 40 years of credibility. This shit 15 years old. Postchain only 15 months. And motherfuckers using the same grifting tactics from other blockchains or whatever came onto the scene, got a little whatever background, whatever. Sometimes your background don't mean shit coming through here. Look at... You got a dope mouthpiece. You could speak nice, huh? Presentation. You look like shit, but motherfuckers just think your brain is on point. Looking like scarecrows and shit. And even as a scarecrow, this is how blessed some of these motherfuckers are, right? The gifts. They misuse their gifts. Huh? You're looking like a fucking scarecrow. And you acting like you that guy? Or you that girl? Appearance look like trash. And money gets thrown. Money gets thrown like it's for nothing. I'm like, yo, what you people about? What are y'all about? Just because a motherfucker got a following, you could have 15,000, 30,000, a million people following you. That means you got a million dumb motherfuckers watching you. That don't mean nothing. That means you got a million dumb motherfuckers that'll pay for your living. So salute to that for being a crafty fucking fleecer, scammer. Talking to me about some Bitcoin, not any conference. Any conference is just whatever, man. Morality, morale boost, bullshit. Nobody care. What do these conferences do for the charts? What? What in the last 15 months? What has any conference done for the charts? No, but it's a social thing, huh? Yeah. You know, time to connect. Yeah, it got its purpose, but fuck all that. Where's the bread? Everybody want to know where's the money, this and that, and this. Where's the money? Some people are extremely impatient, and you see what they've done with the last 15 months. You've seen it. Extremely impatient. And they don't care who gets hurt, who gets grifted. People used to stream, talk about other projects, this and that. They launched their own shit. They launched this, they launched that, get a bag. How many 100 millions a pulse? Like it's nothing. And then we'll shit on Richard, who claims to be, who talks about and proves how the giving tree is the giving tree, and you can't even thank this motherfucker. And it's a lot of them. It ain't one specific community, it's a whole lot of people. They don't even have the presence of mind to be like, yo, I dropped this thing, and I did that, and I launched this, and that, and yo, thank you, Richard, because, whoo, yo, I got the bag of a bag. Bag. They can't even do that. They don't even have it in themselves to do that. Ridiculous. People talk so much they expose their hand, yo. I don't get where y'all come from, some of y'all, yo. I don't get where you probably grew up with the only platinum spoon, forget silver, the only platinum spoon in your mouth. Acting tough on the internet. Nobody cares. No one ever cares. You just entertainment. And people are looking for the next person to crash out. That's all. That's all. That's all. It's just entertainment because no one cares. No one looking out. No one gonna be, hey, what's going on here? What are you doing? What are you talking about, huh? This and that? Nah. No. None of that. How many screenshots can a person see over a 15-month period, huh? How many people get called out? This, called out, that. All this theme about call out. Oh man, they call this one out, call that one out. Oh, did you see this and that? Oh, we got the proof, got the receipts. It make a damn difference because nobody cares. None of it made a difference. None of it. Smoke and mirrors. They're telling you to your face, they're not even hiding. I got to change the title of this motherfucker. They're not even hiding. They're grifting in plain sight. They're lying in plain sight, deceiving in plain sight. And some people who label other people to be, some type of clandestine, weirdo, elitist group, you got to look at them too. Oh, it's equal smoke for you know what I mean? It's equal smoke for everybody, yo. This is what I mean. You can't trust nothing, nobody here. Nobody. The closest thing we were able, okay, we got this code. Like I said already, it was how many times audited? One security audit, okay, check. One economic audit, okay, check. Oh, immutable code, okay, check. No admin keys, okay, check. Flawless uptime, check. Okay, yeah. No human being has those characteristics, so it's fuck the people. Like you can't trust. You can't trust anybody. You gotta trust the math. You gotta trust the math. And at the same time, have this understanding that okay, you got the centralized entity involved, huh? Some new modern stuff that you gotta get used to, because apparently, with the centralized entity involved, some 10,000x happened. Okay, so all right, seem like it works. But if it's about a person, telling you that they got some new this and that, only time will tell and prove. And it gets no benefit of any doubt from me at all. That's me. Y'all could do what you want. But for me, nobody gets any benefit of the doubt. It's you guilty before being proven innocent. And only time will prove your innocence. Because that's how it is over here. Because over here, murky waters. The waters are dirty. It's murky. It's in this, that's that. Corrupt as a motherfucker. Understand that shit. These motherfuckers corrupt as a mother. It's no different. That's why you got Johnny come lately. He's like Donald Trump, super late talking about, oh, this shit going to the moon. That moon talk was being talked in crypto 7 years ago, bruh. That's how late these motherfuckers are, yo. And they want the control. But because we tip of the spear ahead of everything, right? Ahead of everything, but people are so fucking damaged. Don't care about everything. They don't care about any type of revolution. It's not about no revolution. Not about no sovereign, nothing. They trip over their own feet. And then you have a domino effect of other people trying to do the same thing because people are weak. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the self-respect. They don't understand the value in these assets. So they trick it off. This thing don't mean nothing. Oh, it's down, been down, 99%. Oh, Hex is down 99%. The value of the US dollar has been down 95% since 1913. What the fuck are we talking about? It's not even an excuse anymore to be ignorant. It's not even an excuse. You don't have to trust what I'm saying. Go do the research. Motherfuckers act like this shit where you can mint your own inflation wasn't some genius type level thing. They act like that the fact that you can mint your own inflation here, that's problematic. They don't even understand. They don't understand what's going on, yo. But we'll cry about some 99% down. Meanwhile, their purchasing power depleted over the last 100 years, down 95%. What are you talking about? And I'm not an economist, and I understand that shit. Yo, salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, man. It's just too much buffoonery. There's a lot of trick. Back in the days, the Nation of Gods and Earth, you talk about tricknology. That's a whole sect of, some people that used to practice a Muslim that was, started from the prison system, blah, 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 Gods and Earths, 5% Nate, blah, blah, tricknology. They try to deceive you. I'm not a 5%er, by the way. They try to deceive you. They try to trick you. They try to lull you to sleep, give you all types of information overload so that you do not see what you deserve to see on purpose. They do these things on purpose. And it's being done here. It's not even on a larger scale. Fuck all BlackRock and all them. No, look, you look no further than what's going on chain, on Pulse. Look no further than what's taking place on. It ain't about the SEC battle with RBH. It got look no further than what you see, the activities that are taking place on chain. And I got nothing more to say. Got nothing more to say. Take care.